Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, let's continue our Proctor run. So there was the usual weekly update from the developers today, and the latest news is that they're apparently almost ready to start rolling out some of the weapon grip changes, and apparently a bunch of changes to procedural generation with the weapons and new weapon types, so apparently a lot of stuff there. But they also mentioned something interesting, which is that apparently the entire physics system is getting some sort of, I don't know if it's an overhaul or an optimization, something along those lines, because they mentioned that, you know, back when they first developed the system for the game, there weren't as many cores in people's CPUs, but now, of course, there are high numbers of cores in lots of people's CPUs, and I guess their physics system doesn't really take advantage of that like it should, something to that effect, that I don't know. And so they're going to optimize the whole physics system for that. And yeah, so that I actually think that would be pretty sweet. But I mean, that's, I guess, further down the road relative to the weapon grip stuff and procedural generation stuff and all that. Come on, there we go. Okay. Nice face stab there. Oh, beautiful face stab there. Oh, another thing I neglected to mention about the latest Coffee Diary, as they call it. They also noted, well, first let me start working on Maneuvering in Armor 2 here. They noted that some of the new levels in the future are going to have more verticality to them, and that's apparently also one of the reasons for the physics overhaul, to make that a smoother process or something like that. I mean, there's already a little bit of that in the marketplace. In the catacombs, there's a little bit of verticality too. But yeah, so apparently there's going to be, well, of course, there's going to be a lot more of that, so that's cool. But of course, naturally, oh my goodness. Oh, the face stabs are just out of control. But yeah, naturally, with the really small team they have, you know, the content and stuff is going to be really slow in coming along. So that's just the way it is. ruined our face stab streak. Oh, wait a minute. That's just another regular coat. Whoops, that was not a stab. What was that? That was a stab, but a miss. Alright. That's an interesting looking mace, but we'll pass. And, well, actually, I thought those were the same. Are they? Yeah, they are. I guess we're taking this chair with us. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, so the slow or relatively slow development cycle is nothing new. It's just the way it is when it comes to niche games, passion projects, you know. That's just the way it is. If you're not making something that appeals to the masses and appeals to the lowest common denominator, you're gonna have your resources and your funds and everything are gonna be limited. And it's just, you know, that's why I try to make the most I can out of this game, and I have over like the past 7 years or whatever it's been. And I don't really mind it. I mean, I've had way more fun in this game than anyone should have. And I find it, you know, fairly replayable. I mean, I understand that, you know, people just don't have the patience for this kind of thing, and I get it. I get it. But that is the nature of, you know, niche games, and that's just how it is. And I know everyone knows all this stuff and doesn't really need to be repeated, but when you cater to the likes and demands of the lowest common denominator, you're going to lose a lot of the things that make your project unique. And I'm glad that they just refuse to cut those corners and refuse to do that kind of thing. That's cool. I sympathize, you know. They have a vision and they stick to it. Alright, let's go over here real quick. Now, can we get in here? Oh, that's right, that's locked. I think, man, it's been so long. I think you get that way through the maze, don't you? I don't even remember. Alright, let's go to the second floor. Alright, hopefully we'll find some decent gear in the old four corners of the second floor. I mean, we're not poorly equipped as it stands, but still use some other things here. Ooh. Alright. Ooh, that was a beautiful face stab. Alright, let's see what we get here. You know what? We could put that on under our helm. That's honestly, it's not the best. But it'll do. Just leave our inventory open for now. Uh-oh. I think someone is oh, that is a wonderful gambeson. That is great. That's the same stats as the cloth leggings we are currently wearing. And those are not as good as my spalders. Alright, now who's making the noise over here? It's you. Come on over here. Oh, I should have just moved up and finished him. Ah, whatever. Get out of here. Okay. Now that's right, we're wearing the combination gloves and vambraces. There's an arming cap, now that's good. These look a bit better, don't they? Yep. Yeah, not to go back to it, but just in my mind right now, yeah, we'll just leave this one. I kind of, I don't know, I kind of understand their position, the developers, a little bit, I think, because this, obviously, this is the game that my YouTube channel is focused on, and this game, no matter whatever happens, it's never going to become a huge game. And the corollary to that is my YouTube channel is never going to become huge. And that's perfectly fine with me. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I would want to be really successful in either in YouTube or streaming, because there's just so much negative stuff that comes along with it. I don't even think I would want it. So I think it works out for me. But it's the same kind of thing, I could work harder at trying to, once again, appeal to the masses, focusing on bigger games, that kind of stuff. But it just so happens that I absolutely love this game. And I know there's many more people out there that don't know about it that will also love it. And I feel like I've helped to open some eyes, and that feels good. So I'll stop moralizing here. Hey, there's the one that ran away. Now he's dead. Alright, this could get tricky. Oh man. That was close. Let's back out of here. Can't believe he's still alive. Alright, we have those equivalent cloth leggings. course, on the subject of the channel, in case you haven't noticed, I did start a Let's Play for Conquest of Elysium 5 recently. Not a similar game at all, but another very niche game, and a brilliant game, which is sorely underappreciated, just like Exanima. So, if you're interested in just, curious, what's this? I recommend checking it out. It's a really cool strategy game. It's almost like a 4X, but it's not a 4X. And the development studio, I think it's just 2 guys. I could be wrong. I believe they're from Sweden. And it's really inspiring what they've created. They also have another series of games that kind of gets developed alongside Conquest of Elysium that's called Dominions. But Dominions is far more in-depth and far more complicated, to the extent that I just have a really hard time learning it. But Conquest of Elysium, on the other hand, is I want to say it's no less complicated. It kind of is really complicated, but it's a lot easier to pick up. And it's meant to be a quicker game. It's meant to be a different kind of experience. And I really like it. Okay. We already have that. Heavy mail shirt. You know what? I'll take that. Or you know what? What was this one? And I'm gonna keep this one because it's better condition. Hold on to that. And I do love a bardiche, but we have a 2-handed sword, so I'm not gonna take it. Hey, there's a padded coat. That will replace our tunic. Really can't wait for Maneuvering in Armor 2 to be learned, so we can speed up our running here. Go get the key quick. Try and tackle this one. I don't think they had enough momentum. Alright. Those are nice fan braces, but again, we've kind of forfeited the whole van brace gauntlet thing, or glove thing. Come on. Alright, so here's the door where the key will work. And some counters for our elbows. Not bad. Alright, so this is where we're going to end this episode. As always, thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you would like to, and I'll see you all next time.